What's going on? URLTV.tv. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling with my girl. Introduce yourself.
Cookie.
Yeah. We were just talking about the whole situation with Math Hoffa and Sears Jones and stuff. Now, mind you, we're living in Appleton, Wisconsin right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a very quiet, peaceful, corporate, rich, not even rich people, but like middle class to higher class people. You know what I'm saying? And at first, you know what I mean, like when we first saw the whole Sirius Jones, attack with Math and everything, and Sirius Jones got dropped, like we were heated with Math, you know what I'm saying? Like we were heated, we were just like, man, how could he do this? How could he do this for the culture? How could he you know what I'm saying, just mess it up for people, and bad rap is dead now, and like
Right, but we also have to in order to understand somebody and why they would do something is because you gotta put yourself in their shoes. Think about how they're thinking, what they was thinking about at that time.
and after, you know what I'm saying, I didn't really even, you know what I'm saying, like think about the whole thing about like math's biography. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to be a huge Math Hoffa fan, and like mind you, if y'all haven't read about Math Hoffa's biography, he's from Brooklyn. He's from Crown Heights. He grew up in the whole crack era and everything. He went to school, but when he went to school, he was even fighting the teachers. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine? I mean, how many of y'all actually went to school and had to fight teachers? You know what I'm saying? But like he was that dude. He was fighting teachers. So like, you know what I mean, besides that point, you know what I'm saying, like Math Hoffa's like he's been to that point. The scar on his face was from some dude he was beefing with, ran in the crib and tried to, swing the knife at his mom's, and he got in the way and he got sliced in the face. You know what I'm saying? So like, I pretty much put it like this, like Math Hoffa, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I understand like people just not seeing it his point of view. And like I said, I was mad at him before too, till I really just sat down and started to think like, where is this guy really from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this guy is really from a place where it's not sweet at all. You know what I'm saying? It is not sweet at all. Every day is about survival and doing what he has to do. So it's kind of like every day you go from fighting teachers, your mom's almost getting hit with a knife and you
Right.
busting at this dude busting at you, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden he's getting into a business smack, right? You know what I'm saying? King of the dot, you know what I'm saying? Or he's been a king of the dot, but don't flop, you know what I'm saying? By then shoddy horror. And all of a sudden you got these whole rules where they say no matter what you can do, you cannot touch these guys. You cannot hit them. You cannot do none of this. You know what I'm saying? You got people
Right. And he's not used to having rules. Like
exactly. You
where
know what
he
I'm
come
saying?
from, he ain't got no rules. Ain't
You,
nobody telling him what to do. So when he comes around that reality, it's like I'm gonna do what I do, and if someone, he ain't really gonna care if anybody hates him for it because he made a conscious decision to do that shit.
we was pretty much talking about left brain and the right brain. If you go into like spirituality and stuff like that, and ancient times in the Bible, like before the Bible, Egyptian times and stuff like that, they talk about the left brain and the right brain. Your left brain is the part of the brain that deals with reality and it deals with realness, everyday struggles. It's pretty much the physical world. The right brain, and that's when you get creative, when you start to write and you start to be intricate. You want to see the other sides of lives of other
Right,
people.
creativity,
Creativity. You talk about the soul, the spirit,
like something more than reality.
and what y'all don't know is that Math Hoffa is a very spiritual guy. He's a very spiritual brother. He loves God. He every day in his tweets he says, "Good morning, God. I love you. You're the greatest." You know what I'm saying? And this is coming from I'm not so big a Math Hoffa fan, but I understand how real Math Hoffa is. Like when he says he's the realest, he for real is the realest. Like you know what I'm saying? He's not he's not my favorite battle rapper, but out of everybody, Math Hoffa is the realest. You
All
know
right,
what I'm saying?
let's make it 5 minutes. Hey.
He's the realest. But um, what pretty much how I'm gonna end this. Like, look at watch the whole Big T interview when he talks about the violence in Chicago. Big T even said, you know, what I mean, he's never been out of Chicago, and when he left and went out of Chicago, he thought everybody lived like they do in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? He thought that everybody was busting guns and doing this, selling crack, and he actually met other people and they said, "Nah, Big T, we don't live like that."
All right, so just put yourself in his shoes.
Exactly.